In the beginning of the film, we are shown a city where huge robots were coming out of the army base. Taylor was telling his daughter that the Earth was good before, but as the army base made robots, they started using them, due to which global warming increased, means the temperature began to rise on the ground and various diseases began to occur due to that. Such a disease also happened to Taylor's daughter, after which she died. Taylor goes on to say that to repair the Earth, scientists made domes called Skynet. But one day a piece of rock, alien meteoroid, from the moon fell on the Earth. A plant came out from inside the meteoroid. The special thing about this plant was that it absorbed the poisonous air, and with its help of it, our Earth was made like it was before, but that plant began to grow due to water and its size became even bigger. Due to this plant, a lot of the city was destroyed. It was named by the scientist as Pandora. Then we are shown the base where Taylor was a soldier. He was talking to his friend officer. In the meantime, the doctor and the whole team come with the colonel. The colonel comes and tells a man to take me to the general. On the other side of the base, another soldier who was convincing his friend, because she was angry with him. Actually, he was being sent on a mission. The colonel now comes to meet the general, who was also the head of the Skynet mission. The doctor tells him here that we have created a virus. We will put that virus in the middle of the Pandora plant, after which the plant that is becoming a tree is destroying everything. Its growth will stop. The colonel hears this and says that if our mission is not completed, then we have a plan B. We can drop a bomb on that plant, but more than 100,000 people will die from it. Here, Taylor's officer says that this is not right, but here the general, who was the head of this mission, gives permission. The colonel now chooses soldiers to send on this mission, in which Taylor was also included, and how to complete this mission tells everything. The colonel says that first of all, we will attack the poisonous gas on that plant, when that plant will take out the gas from its inside, with the help of which the central part of the plant will be found, and then with the help of a robot, we will put this virus in the upper part of Pandora, with which it will be finished. Everyone was now ready to go on the mission. Here in the city a man sees a lot of helicopters going and thinks that something is going to happen in the city. All the helicopters had reached near Pandora, but then it starts raining there, and that plant starts growing. Its branches were coming out rapidly. The colonel orders everyone to quickly drop the gas on it, attack it with a missile. These people attack, after which the Pandora takes out the same gas from its inside. They follow that gas, but then that plant, the branches of that plant attacked them, with which their 2 helicopters are destroyed, but 1 helicopter was still left, in which Taylor and his 2 friends were soldiers. Taylor finds the middle part of Pandora, which was just below the ground. He sends the robot down from his helicopter, then the other helicopter, in which the virus was kept, the robot in it, someone hacks its system, takes it under his control. A soldier was sitting in that helicopter. He pulls the pin of the bomb attached to it, with which there was a huge explosion. That helicopter also crashes. The fuel was about to run out in Taylor's helicopter. It also starts coming to the ground slowly. His helicopter was also destroyed, but Taylor and his 2 friends were still alive. His friend's foot was injured. Taylor takes him to the hospital with his other friend. There at the base, the colonel tells the officer, who was also Taylor's friend, that we will also have to start our plan. But Taylor's friend says, "No, I am sure that Taylor and his friends will still be alive. They will be around Pandora." The colonel says, "Okay, you have 3 hours. You can find them, but after these 3 hours, we will also start our plan. We will drop the bomb on Pandora." After which, Taylor's friend officer quickly takes his team and goes to find them, and goes to the same man whom we saw in the beginning, who was looking at the helicopter in the sky. He was also an officer and worked at the base. Taylor's friend asks him, "Will you help me find Taylor?" First he refuses, but after a lot of convincing, he agrees. Then, Taylor is shown in the hospital with his companions. He tells his 2 companions to stay together. He will find the medicine and bring it, because that hospital was completely deserted. There was no one there. Then a creature attacks Taylor, who did not know where he had come from. Taylor's friend also found out from the radio where Taylor was. There a creature kills Taylor's companion in the hospital. The other companion was running away from his life. Taylor also finds a little girl there, whom he saves. Taylor also had his friend officer, the companion who had escaped from the creature and was alive. He tells Taylor that the creatures have killed our companion. Taylor was understanding some things here. He sends a message to the base, in which he tells him that he had found the part between Pandora. After telling everything at the base, Taylor goes to the same place with his companions, where the helicopter had fallen, in which the virus was kept. They send his drones into the deserted and destroyed building. Then he finds out that this building is about to fall. Now he decides to go inside it himself, but the little girl that Taylor had found in the hospital, she was stopping him from going. Taylor also listens to her and does not go. He decides to stay with that girl. When the little girl tells him her name, he remembered his daughter who had died. Taylor's companions had also found out where the virus was with the help of a drone camera. He was hanging in a broken car at a great height. Taylor's companion goes to bring him, who was wearing a robot suit, but the battery of his suit runs out and he was about to die in that building. Then, Taylor comes there and saves him. On the other side, Taylor's other companion gets a pin that was of a bomb. He also keeps the head of that robot with him, which was hacked in the helicopter, which had a virus. Taylor also tries to take that virus with the help of a rope, which was at a great height, because he wanted to complete his mission at any cost. The other end of that rope was caught by Taylor's officer friend, but in the meantime, many creatures attack there, and the building was also about to break, but Taylor somehow takes the virus bottle. There comes another companion of his who had come to help him. Everyone was saved. The companion who had got the pin of the bomb came out. He tells him that the helicopter in which there was a virus, someone had deliberately blown it with a bomb. He shows him the pin of the bomb, and the camera in which he had picked up the head of the robot. He watches his video. He finds out that the pin of the bomb was taken out by this robot. After watching this video, he had found out everything. They suspect their general and say that he is the only person who does not want to destroy the Pandora plant. Taylor's officer friend calls the general and says that we have found out everything. The general says, yes, I have done everything. I have taken years to make this mission. I cannot let it be destroyed, and I also want you not to be alive, because you have found out about my mission. I am also sending some robots to kill you. Then their signals are deliberately shut down there, due to which Taylor's contact with the base breaks. Taylor takes his companions and starts moving toward Pandora. A very big robot comes there, which was sent by the general. He attacks their car, but now 3 more robots come there, who are going to attack them. All these robots were also sent by the general. When they drop the missiles to save them, their missile accidentally falls on the bridge, due to which it breaks into 2 pieces, but their car crosses the broken bridge. Then a robot starts pulling their car towards it. To get rid of that robot, Taylor's officer friend jumps on him, but he came under the robot. Taylor thinks that his friend is dead, but his officer friend was still alive. On the other hand, it was also found at the base that someone deliberately stopped the signals. After hearing all this, a girl tells the colonel, and hearing all this, the colonel understood that the whole plan was of the general. On the other hand, Taylor's companions reached the place where Pandora was in the middle. They set up a bomb at that place. Taylor tells the little girl that you will have to sit in the car and wait for us. Then a robot also came following them and started fighting with them. Here, Taylor removes the hacking device from the head of the robot. As he removes the device, they start contacting the base. The colonel goes to the general and says that we know everything, so stop your plan here, on which he says that it will start raining in a while, and then we will use our plan. We will drop the bomb on that plant and blow it up. The general knew everything here, that the plant cannot be destroyed by a bomb, and on the other hand, many people will also be killed. On the other hand, Taylor's companion blows up the bomb that was planted in the ground, which made a hole in the ground. Then a robot comes there who was fighting with Taylor, and in the meantime, the biggest robot attacks the car that had a little girl in it, seeing which Taylor felt that the girl was dead. Now he gets even more angry, on which he immediately kills the other robot. Taylor's other companion also kills the other robot with his weapon. After a while, Taylor's companion brings the little girl with him, meaning she was still alive, but suddenly it starts raining and Pandora started growing. Its branches were spreading everywhere. It was destroying the city because of its huge size. Now the colonel had to start the plan too, but then he gets a call from Taylor, who says that we are ready to go in the middle of Pandora. You don't even start the plan. She stops Plan B, which was to throw the bomb on Pandora. There, Taylor's officer friend was ready to take the virus bottle and put it on the plant. Then a lot of creatures come there, which were actually created by that plant, Pandora. The creatures that attacked Taylor also came from here. Officer friend throws that virus in the middle of Pandora, which now stops growing, and all the creatures were also killed. It is shown in the last scene of the movie. The general had shot himself so that no one could catch him. He could not see his defeat. Then after a week it is shown that everything was starting to get better on the ground. Pandora had also become like a common plant. It is shown that Taylor also goes to the moon in a spaceship for a mission. And with this happy conclusion, the movie ends here.